Right, you cut your material to size. So what we're doing now is we've got the hem edge on one, and we're going to stitch this top edge together. Just straight stitch. There we go. The key to this is once you start your stitches going, we need to do a reverse. Because we're going to do quite a lot of maneuvering along this edge later on for the folding, I strongly recommend you to actually do a reverse. So just tie a knot at that end. Once you've done that, and do the same at the other end. Once you've done stitch the two pieces together, this is what you get. You'll notice there's a lot of fraying on your edge already, because basically when you manhandle your material, that's what's going to happen. To eliminate that, pinking shears and trim them off if you have one. If you don't, just cut a straight line. That will eliminate that as well. Okay? Just offer that bit extra to tidy up your project. That's it. So you get two pieces. And that's it. The next stage, we are going to iron this onto the other side. Like so. Once you've done the opening, we're going to iron this flat one more time. We're going to go and top stitch this. A few quick notes of reference: don't start right at the edge. Start roughly around 1 centimeter down, so then you can do a reverse. We've done a top stitch all the way along. Later on we're going to do the nose darts, etc. But before that, we're going to have our origami moment. All this like door first, so that's the first fold. We're using this center line where we're just done to be that guideline, okay? So now you've got basically 4 parts. So we're going to divide this even further into 8 by folding the edge to the crease we just done. So be careful not to decrease your fold, because they're all important. So once you've done that, we do it on this side as well. So the logical way to do this is you flip this over like that, iron, and you turn that and iron. Okay. So once you've done that, you're going to use this middle line. So we can either fold this across like so, of course you can use this middle like that. It's whichever way you find it the most convenient. But what we're ending up is we're getting 3, but they're all poking up this way. So can you see they're like a little mountain now? So they call mountain fold if we're doing it in paper. So we're basically having all these edges like this direction, which is the face of the fabric. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to actually fold them down like this. So we'll bring the 2 outside edges towards the middle. Get your pleat. So this is how you get that pleat. So one more time, so if you prefer this direction, you can do it this way as well. So you bring that and bring that outside one towards the middle. So now you've done both of them, like that. To allow this to stitch into a mask, you can fold. This offers you a good idea, you know, how this match together. I think this matched together very neatly. So, round that together. You get that nice pleat at the end. Right, so the new improved way to do the folding, which will allow you to get the fold equally to form your mask, is this plate. So what we're doing is get a piece of card. So you need to cut the following diameters. So 4 cm, another gap is 2.5, 5, 2.5, 4. So I've got some inches next to it as well. And once you've done that, you basically fold this into this kind of shape. Okay, then you will have a plate like that. So those are the measurements. And what you need a longer strip, slightly narrower than 5 centimeters. What happens is this will go in between like that. Okay, so this is in action. My material is already prepped in the following. So mine's already like this. So the hemming is done on either side. Join up and top stitch. So, and when I do mine, all I need to do is line the up at the bottom, put that in between, and literally fold that down, and then apply the iron. And turn that round. So this is the face of the fabric facing out, like so. And all you need to do is to fold that up. And once you've done both of them, you should get a nice pleat like that. And if you need to have another extra press, you may, but what I tend to do is I turn this round so you can see, because obviously the plain fabric is easier to line up, and you should have your base line up there as well, and then give it extra press, and you should have this, all the layers. When you open up, it's like that. So thank you for Jackie Bake Mold. Show me how to use a plate.